What's up guys, Omni here. You guys know how it goes, another day, another video. Last night I tweeted I sleep, what recent news, topic, tweets, videos y'all want me to talk about tomorrow. And yeah guys, we have a lot to talk about today, okay? Between Monday and Wednesday, there was a lot of things that have happened. There's a lot of TV news, there's a lot of gaming news, there's a lot of drama news, things with frenemies, things with so much stuff, it's hard to kind of all put into one video, but I'm going to do my best. So without further ado, let's get started. Just a reminder, by the way, if you guys can like the video, it helps out a lot. And if you guys could subscribe, that would mean the world to me. And yeah, let's get started. I'm gonna make a needs know segment for the smaller things that you guys probably need to know. Number one, and what you probably need to know, as of today, Loki is officially available for you to watch on Disney Plus. In case you guys don't know, Loki is a TV series that's centered around Loki from the Marvel Universe. Before this, the series that aired on Disney Plus was Winter Falcon, and then before that we got WandaVision. So yeah, a lot of people were really excited about this because Loki is a lot of people's favorite character in the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe. So yeah, I'm excited to watch it. Also, in what you need to know in TV and news, John Cho has officially appeared in the first look on Cowboy Bebop, the animated movie, except for it's going to be a live action film. For whatever reason, you guys didn't even know that, but Cowboy Bebop is coming out with his own live adaptation film. However, it's going to be starring John Cho. A lot of people are excited about it because usually when these things happen, they usually whitewash it and all the cast members just end up just being white regardless of ethnicity of what the origin was. But yeah, John Cho is going to be the main character. I haven't seen John Cho in a movie in a really long time, so I'm excited for this. I'm pretty sure he likes anime as well. It's also important to note that the original composer of the original Cowboy Bebop series is actually going to be helping with the music in the show. So all in all, I am super excited for that. You guys know that I'm a weeb and I love jazz. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Number three, what you probably need to know, Fortnite Season 7 is here, and the first two characters they have decided to unveil with the new chapter of the game is both Superman and Rick and Morty. Not an April Fool's joke. For whatever reason, Rick and Morty and Superman are going to be playable as the next characters for Fortnite Season 7. So yeah, that's the thing. Also in gaming, a lot of people are excited about this. Ratchet and Clank, the OG, okay? The game that came out years ago. People used to play that with Jackson Dexter or whatever. Anyway, new game coming out June 11th called Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and it's got amazing scores, absolutely amazing scores. I believe the Metacritic score was like around 90 or 91, but everywhere you go, scores for it is beautiful. It's a Sony exclusive. It's a PlayStation 5 exclusive. So yeah, if you don't have your hands on a PlayStation 5, it sucks to be you, because no. You know. But yeah, I'm really excited to play this game. Apparently people are saying like there was no crunch time involved. It's just a beautifully well-made game with no drama or controversy around it. So that's great. And yeah, if you guys want to watch me play it, I'll probably be playing it this week on twitch.tv/InfernoOmni if you guys want to come through. Also in gaming, as of yesterday, Minecraft Caves and Cliffs Part 1 officially released. That's right, the new update and patch. And the reason why everyone is playing Minecraft is because there's been a new update. It's called the Caves and Cliffs update. There's more blocks. I honestly don't know what they're talking about when they're talking about this. I'm not too hip on Minecraft, although I'm trying to learn. But yes, I heard there's like over like 100 new blocks. The caves are finally going to get redesigned in a way where you get just more things. So yes, more Minecraft in case you guys wanted to be hip on that train. And last but not least, in huge gaming news, I mean, we've already talked about E3 2021 coming out this week, so you guys know that's going to be happening. I'm going to be streaming that as well. But yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out tomorrow on PlayStation 5, and with the remake of it coming out officially on PlayStation 5, it's already coming out on PlayStation 4, you will get the Yuffie DLC episode, which I'm excited for. Yuffie is one of the members of Avalanche and the original Final Fantasy VII, and now all of you guys get to play her in all her glory. So yeah, I think that's everything in gaming news. There might be some more, but those are some of the biggies. Okay. Okay, SSJ Riku said Trisha Paytas is leaving Frenemies. This was the big chungy wongy that was happening yesterday and was trending all of yesterday, essentially. And a lot of drama, apparently a lot more drama occurred last night as we were sleeping as well. Said here, Trisha, YouTube personality Trisha Paytas, announces in a video that they are leaving Frenemies, their collaborative podcast show with YouTube personality Ethan Klein, who they have a history of feuds with. So if you guys don't know, Ethan Klein from H3 Podcast and Trisha Paytas, who has her own YouTube channel as well. She was very popular as well. I don't know if she still is. I guess technically she is. They got together and they made a podcast called Frenemies, and it worked out really well. Ethan's personality with her personality just kind of just clicked and meshed in a way where people were like, wow, I want to listen to these people talk for hours and hours. So yeah, a lot of people are wondering, is this a publicity stunt? What's going on? Why are they breaking up? Frenemies is probably one of the best podcasts out on YouTube right now, and in terms of just ratings and views, it's one of the most highly successful podcasts. And yeah, a lot of people were upset about it, whether you're an Ethan fan or a Trisha Paytas fan or a Frenemies stand. A lot of people are like, wow, this breakup really sucks. Here's the last minute of it in case you guys want to know. The last episode before it got cut shortly.
I mean, I don't know how you, I just don't see what you just did. That's really
What did I do?
We have to end it now. Like, really.
What did I do?
We got to stop for real. Really. We need
Okay.
to stop. Please. Okay.
Whenever you're ready, you
All
can
right.
walk away.
So. No, because I don't want to title this.
It's the pizza curse.
Can we just like
I'm
edit
not
it
going
out?
to title it
It's not. All
Trisha's
right.
thing. It's the pizza curse. It is.
Mm-hmm.
We shouldn't have got pizza.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that was appropriate for me to laugh, but I laughed.
Pizza? Oh no, it was pizza. Trisha, let me just say,
The fact
She doesn't look
that
very
you just did that,
comfortable.
you're right.
Well, I
You're
don't know
right.
what I just
Nothing's wrong
said.
with you. But I go. You don't know how much therapy I go to a week. I go to 4
But
Zoom
Trisha,
sessions a
you
week.
can't-
No,
I understand,
Ethan,
but okay,
what you
all right.
just said was, "You're right, Trisha. Everything's fine." That's insane. Like the fact that you did that to me is like
It's
insane.
not insane.
I didn't see anything problematic on Ethan's side unless I'm missing it, but this is I don't know if she's having an episode. People are saying she has BPD, bipolar disease, but she also has been saying that she's on medication too. So she's basically saying that's not the reason why this episode of her is happening. She's triggered by something. Yeah.
We're friends.
was
We're
so
having
nice.
a friendly conversation. I shouldn't have to walk on eggshells around everything I say.
All right, Ethan.
We
I'm
have
asking to end this. I'm asking
You can
please.
leave anytime, Trisha.
But then you're making this thing where we're not ending the show, and you get to sit here and be like, "Okay, well that just happened," and you're eating pizza, and then
I will
joke
end
and
the
whatever.
show the minute you walk
All right,
off the
so let's
frame.
just end it, please. Thank you guys for watching, and I don't want it to be a thing where you're just sitting here eating pizza and you become a meme.
So then I'll say, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can understand that. She's worried that she's going to get up, walk away, and then he's going to look at the camera and just be like, well, that just happened.
Okay.
Obviously, I don't want to get in an argument over
I really
like
need
your
to
emotions.
leave.
Okay, all right, we're done. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
He's not gonna grab the pizza though. Okay, he didn't grab the pizza. For some reason I still thought he was gonna grab the pizza, but obviously they're family, you know, they're actually related at this point. They have family times between each other, between their families. So obviously I don't think he's gonna disrespect Trisha Paytas like that. But yeah, that's how they broke up. Well, apparently this time. Anyway, yeah, Trisha Paytas yesterday, she made a video talking about stepping down from Frenemies. It's a 22-minute video of her talking about why she stepped down from Frenemies. We'll watch a little bit of the beginning together, but there's no way we're gonna watch this whole 20-minute thing. But I'm curious to see what she has to say.
It's really early in the morning on Tuesday. I just want to make this video because I had just a lot of anxiety yesterday and a lot of anxiety this morning. And
I can imagine this.
I like slept on it, and even before sleeping on it, like I had this feeling in my heart that I need to step away from Frenemies, and it's really, really with a heavy heart that I say that, because it is kind of like it's been my stability, my regular thing once a week that I like absolutely look forward to, and I really love doing the show.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pause here. This is gonna probably take a long time to get the information out from her. So I need to find another way to find the TLDR of this video. No offense. She hasn't done anything wrong to Trisha Paytas, but it's already been almost a minute and still haven't learned any information yet. Anyway, looking at her pinned tweet, she said, "Hey guys, I see a lot of comments and you think I'm making a mistake or being unreasonable. I hear you and I'm not here to combat that. I'm leaving to ease the tension everywhere. I don't want to be the toxicity in their machine and I can feel that I am. It's not good for anyone involved. I'm sorry so many of you are disappointed in me or that you only became a fan of me again through the show, but I cannot continue. If this makes me look selfish or a brat, so be it. I am grateful for the opportunity, but it just is not good for me mentally anymore, and it could be my own brain attacking me, but for myself right now, I just need to disengage completely. This is without a doubt the hardest decision I've ever made, and it definitely was the most successful thing I've been a part of, so it's why a super heavy heart that I cannot continue. I'm so sorry from the bottom of my heart. I don't know what else to say or how to convey that I'm doing right now without making things worse, and I'm clearly terrible at explaining my emotions and thoughts right now, and again, I'm sorry to disappoint, and that's all I can say." So there's actually a lot of hate on this video. This video has 40,000 likes but 25,000 dislikes. There's more than meets the eye than what's actually just being said right here. Some of the other comments in the comment section say, "I don't think you realize how disrespectful you were to the crew. You owe them a full apology. Bragging about your expensive items and then moaning about their 5%. This person said, quote, I got frustrated, end quote. Meanwhile, she told Ethan that he is gaslighting her for saying she is frustrated. Bruh. This person said, this is Trisha's way of self-sabotaging. She can't even explain what is wrong. I don't even think I want to see this week's episode. Trisha, I think this week's episode was about Gabbie Hanna, who is like another person that I have no idea. I don't understand the drama around Gabbie Hanna either. We're probably going to talk about her later today, but that's something else. Trisha sounds hella ungrateful, like Ethan worked so hard to make her comfortable and change so many things about himself and constantly walked on eggshells. He was one of the first people trying to help her. Apparently, Trisha Paytas became more popular and likable because she joined this podcast with Frenemies. So a lot of people feel like that, basically Ethan helped her with her reputation and everything like that. So I don't know. Anyway, later, Def Noodles made this tweet. Def Noodles has basically been covered this whole controversy in very, very large detail, like he does most things, but this one specifically because he's very close with Ethan. And Trisha Paytas, what he said, clapback. Ethan Klein responds to Trisha Paytas' video where Trisha makes comments on the end of Frenemies. Ethan says, quote, our crew is getting hate from Trisha fans on their, well, we can just rate it here. But there's 4 tweets that was made by Ethan Klein last night, 9:47 p.m. It since has been deleted, and there's been more things that he said, so we'll talk about that as well. But he said, okay, I'm starting to get upset about all of this. Our crew is getting hate from Trisha's fans on their personal accounts, and I'm losing my cool. The crew has done nothing but support her and work their asses off every week, and the treatment they are getting is unacceptable. Continuing, while Trisha keeps complaining about money, every single cent I've ever made from Frenemies is tied up in Frenemies merch that doesn't come out for another month, of which she will still get 50% of the profits. Paid for, designed, produced by us, and I am treating her unfairly. So all the money that they made from the Frenemies podcast, all that money was used to create the merch? That seems like some terrible money management, unless this merch was supposed to be like a super blowout or like a, but okay, apparently she's upset about the split of the money. I heard that the split was supposed to be like 55-45 or something like that, but yeah. I reached out to Trisha an hour ago saying that I wasn't happy with how she handled this and how unfair it was, and instead of talking to me and handling it privately, she put out another 20-minute video that caused my crew to get so much hate they are now privating their Instas. Okay, so she decided to go to the public to talk about it instead of talk about it in private. This definitely seems like a private issue, you know what I'm saying? Like obviously they're talking in public, whatever happened in public, but this also seems like something like they got family together now. At this point, they should be getting together, sitting down and having a one-on-one, not, going separately and starting all this social media bull crap. So this is, at the end of the day, Frenemies was a beautiful experiment that I always cherish. I've learned and grown so much from the experience and have Trisha to thank for that. She's been a dear friend of mine throughout, and I'll always be grateful for all she's done for us. Man, the end of an era, man. A lot of, it's weird. A lot of people don't like Ethan Klein. His popularity has went down, and the same thing with Trisha Paytas. But when then you put these two people who apparently are not likable in the public limelight and put them together, you get some kind of magic that it's like a guilty pleasure for a lot of people who didn't like them. They would come on there and watch them, and from what I've seen, they make really good content together. They were really fleshed out. So yeah, man, it sucks. Anyway, here's the context. Again, thanks to Def Noodles. Trisha Paytas addresses Frenemies breakup and conversation happening on production costs and revenue. Trisha says, quote, crew was not happy with me because one of their girlfriends was hired, and he was upset because it was the girlfriend's idea to do the Q&A. What? Huh? What?
This is probably gonna come off so wrong and more people are gonna hate me. I was a fan of you because Ethan put up with you, and now that he's not putting up with you, no, I'm out, and that's fine. And at this point, it's like, I'm not trying to convince people like me. I'm not trying to convince anything. I just really need to clarify something that people still are not getting. The H3 employees have nothing to do with Frenemies as far as our 5% salary. The 5% thing. Yes, Ethan gets an extra 5% from the main channel, but he also gets 100% of the highlights. So technically 105%. And the highlights make a shit ton of money. I add up the views of our Frenemies highlights. I'm not talking about the H3 highlights, of our Frenemies highlights. And that's like, it's literally probably half of what we make. It's a lot. I would guess anywhere from 50 to like 80,000.
So it's a money issue. I don't know why we're trying to make it seem like it's personal. I mean, it's business. Why is she making this personal? It's business, and you don't like the splits or the cuts. I don't know if they were agreed upon before or afterhand, but maybe she doesn't like it now that it's so successful or popular. But this is a business issue. I'm confused why it's become personal.
$1,000 like a month. Like that's just a guess. I don't know. I don't see the numbers. I never do. And I've always been fine with that. I don't ask for more money. Even now, I don't ask for more money.
Okay.
And the whole reason the 5% and the 105% thing is brought up in regards to employees is because like, he's like, oh, it's going to go towards employees. And then the other part was towards production costs. Like, do you guys think that like all of Frenemies just pays for the H3 employees? No, obviously H3 also pays for that in some way. They've been around way before Frenemies and they'll be around long after Frenemies is over. Like, so for people to be like, wow, she's talking about their salary. I'm not. I was saying if our money is for production costs and employees, like I would love to have a say in a new hire, like for Frenemies to benefit, because I've been saying for so long. Some people are like, if you can.
Okay, so she wants to bring in a new hire for Frenemies and she wants to have a say on Frenemies. From what I understand, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think H3 basically had this podcast and brought her on as a guest. And then it became so popular, they decided to keep her. And I think, I don't know if there was a contract involved on bringing Trisha Paytas or nothing, but technically speaking, Frenemies is still, H3's, product. This is still on his channel. It's still his production. It's still his people. He's still the one regulating. He's still the one in control. She's like a permanent guest star, essentially. And unless there was something written in a contract or somewhere that says, oh, by the way, by you being, in Frenemies, you get to have a say on the production. I think that kind of like is an added stipulation or addendum. I don't know if H3, I don't know if Ethan, agreed upon it, but yeah, it sounds like she wanted somebody to be a part of the crew and maybe it didn't get the green light and she's a little salty about it.
Then why haven't you? It's like, because we don't, like, there's no Frenemies producer. They work for Ethan. They work for H3. That's their priority. And what Ethan says goes. Like nothing's run by me or anything like that. And like I said, now everyone's like saying, well, it is the H3 show and it is their show. And I was like, okay, that's fine. And I'm getting that now. But like the last thing I am is disrespectful to crew, staff. And that is my number one, which is why like and it wasn't a surprise. I guess the video maybe was a surprise, but I did tell Ethan last night when he like said the crew was not happy with me because one of their girlfriends was hired and they were both there. The boyfriend and the girlfriend were there. It's normally just Dan, me, and Moses. But the boyfriend and the girlfriend were there and he was upset because it was the girlfriend's idea to do the Q&A.
Okay. All right. I don't care anymore. So yeah, guys, to wrap this whole thing up, if you go to Ethan's page, he says here, erased most of my recent tweets regarding Trisha. Shouldn't have said that on Twitter. I'm going to take a step back for the evening. This was at 1:52 a.m. And I don't see what he said as problematic. However, again, I do feel like this is just one of those situations that should just be handled in private. Like they literally are family at this point. There's no reason for both of these guys to be coming at each other's throats on the internet unless they're just trying to get, I don't know. Then I go to Trisha Paytas' page and her pinned tweet is YouTube star Trisha Paytas launches her own skincare collection. And then for the rest of it, she's been saying, I've been unpopular my whole life and I don't mind going back to it. Sorry if I disappointed y'all, but I have nothing else to say. Once again, the crew being used for my issues with Ethan set me off. I was already upset the crew saw me as disrespectful, but then for him to throw they're getting so much hate because of me is gross. So okay, so she's basically saying this is gross and basically saying it's not my fault that the crew is getting hate. But I mean, the way that Trisha Paytas has approached it, making this 20-minute video, going out with all this information and talking about all these situations will definitely, put some people and throw some people under the bus. I mean, I want to say there's consequences to your actions. And one of the actions that you could have made is talking about things in private so that people's business is not being brought up and aired up. But another thing you can do is talk about it in public with no one else being provoked about it, which will do what just did here. Anyway, guys, there's more to the situation, but I have no more brain power for it. Basically, Trisha Paytas is leaving H3's Frenemies podcast, and yeah, she might come back. She probably will come back. They'll probably make up, and this will be a whole fiasco where everyone's like, yay, they came back, but maybe not. Who knows? A lot of people said this has to do with Trisha Paytas and her BPD, but she's saying that she's been on medication, so it has nothing to do with her mental health. This is just how she feels. Trying not to distinguish it between her having an episode of anxiety and her just feeling how she feels is very important. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about the situation. It sucks because I know a lot of people liked Frenemies. I know that it was pretty interesting on my part. I used to watch a couple of the episodes. And yeah, let's move on to the next topic. I'll let you guys know if there's many updates. Hikari and a lot of you guys have been asking me to talk about this as well. CreepShowArt situation where she talked about her friends behind her back. and other disgusting things on LOL Cow. Okay, this is another rabbit hole situation that I'm not 100% certain or understanding of that I've tried to learn, and it seems like there's a lot of information, so I'm going to do my best to TLDR it for you guys, but we'll learn it together here, okay? So guys, this is CreepShowArt's channel. She has 488,000 subscribers, and yes, I know her as a commentator. I've seen her videos pop up many times where she usually makes a video and she's usually doing some kind of art, but then she's doing commentary in the background. The last video she made was why pride exists and why straight pride doesn't exist. Pregnant at 9, married at 11, ew. The true story of the devil made me do it murder. So she talks about things, you know, and then she's a commentator. Anyway, guys, the biggest TLDR that I've actually seen about this entire situation is here. This Dish Soap 1234 person said, I've seen some people ask about the CreepShowArt LOL drama. This is a thread. So finally, we get a nice juicy TLDR to basically sum up why people are talking about CreepShowArt and what she has done and why people don't like her for whatever reason. Shannon has been posting on LOL, a gossip site about influencers, so that's what LOL is. Since at least 2018, she was posting anonymously, but admins outed her as punishment for pretending to be her own fans and haters. So, okay, so first of all, CreepShowArt was pretending to be her own fan and hater to manipulate comments, I guess. Okay, that's a thing. And reading into this little clip art, it says, as many users in this thread are aware, Shannon's posts on LOL haven't exactly been subtle. We decided to compile her post history after she escalated her behavior by sharing her sister's social media in order to deflect from criticism towards herself. Beyond that, she has been anonymously promoting her videos and Patreon/YouTube membership to farmers and making posts about herself to either white knight or insult herself. Why would you make an account insulting yourself? I mean, I can understand the whole white knighting yourself to promote yourself, you know, coming up as a secret stand, but why would you insult yourself? That's kind of interesting. For many years, we've had a policy to reveal post histories of users who go to great lengths to use loudcow.farm to propel their own online presence. You can read the full post history here. Good lord, in case you guys want to read that, loudcow.farm/creepshow. Continuing with the thread, apparently when her sister was in the ICU, oh no, Shannon posted her social media to loudcow, trying to have her attacked for being too much of a social justice warrior. Huh? She posted insults towards her friends ready to glare at YouTube. D'Angelo? D'Angelo's in this? And Sexied Wind. How is D'Angelo fit into this? She called people fat, autistic, ugly, the R word, etc. Looking at this first page, it says, D'Angelo is the guy that everyone pretends to like, but no one really does. He tried to get in tight with a lot of them, and because he talked about drama and made Holly look like a tool, they befriended him for safety. I think Holly sucks, but before a HUD video came out, no one in the community said anything. Then she decided to rebrand and delete, and it's pretty much at zero. They're all scared of that. This is not okay. Basically saying that this is CreepShow talking about D'Angelo. In case you guys don't know, by the way, D'Angelo came from this community. He came from like the drawing community. There's a community of people who draw, and back in the day he used to actually do commentary while he draws, and then he came out and he became an actual, you know, on-person speaker. So yeah. Continuing with the D'Angelo Wallace slander. I don't even recognize D'Angelo Wallace's profile picture here. D'Angelo Wallace says, the reason why I've never made a video about loudcow is because they're just not interesting enough to be profitable. If loudcow videos did well, I'm sure I'd have a whole catalog, because if there's one thing I love more than attention from anonymous image boards, it's money. Followed by whoever posts my tweets on loudcow, hurry up, I'm bored, I want to see the response. Oh my god, this is some ancient stuff. And yeah, basically she says about him, he's worse than CreepShow. At least she had the ability to grow and is doing something completely different than what she started with. He's doing the same thing on repeat, acting like he's doing something big, and now it admits to creeping on loudcow. This is not okay. Well, now we all know the story of D'Angelo now. This man is massive. Continuing, I'm going to skim through the rest of this because there's a lot, okay? I just scrolled down for a second. I was just like, oh my god. Most of her posts are either about her online persona and content or about her drama with A Hopeless Peach and Toby Majestic, in which she calls Peaches a leech who sucks CreepShow's D, and Toby Shannon 2.0. Too many posts to even screenshot link at the end of the thread. She loves talking crap about art tubers and calls some of them, oh, that's a bad word, and that's also a bad word, okay? How much she likes to virtue signal about body positivity. She sure likes using chubby and fat as insults, as well as making fun of Saikuno's skin issues. Bro, We making fun of Saikuno? While being an outspoken fan of Corpse and making videos about how toxic and mean the fandom is, she was lurking a thread that tried to dox him and posted in there making fun of his fans, saying a girl with a corpse tattoo had made herself uneffable. What? Oh my god. So basically all of this information came out about CreepShow about how she was posing as somebody else anonymously and was being absolutely disgusting to all of these content creators in the background. God, that's like if I had an alter ego Twitter account and I'm sitting here just going around like, you know, like a gremlin, like, yeah, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. But then like in public, I'm like, la, 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 I love everybody and I don't start drama. I don't have that account, by the way. She manufactured a whole argument in which she plays both sides to make herself look bad. Good. I don't even know at this point. All the posts outlined in red are her. I'm not even going to go through that storm. She bragged about her finances, insisting multiple times that she makes a specific amount. She also bragged about her friends' follower accounts and how other influencers are scared of her. At one point, she was making videos about a woman who is now understood to be very, very mentally unwell with paranoid schizophrenia, but Shannon is still posting in her thread telling others how to keep finding her new accounts. Good. So, okay. Wow. This is troublesome, bro. Why is she like this? This is very toxic. It seems like she just has secret accounts where she's going in and trying to slander other people, boost herself up, but also at the same time she slanders herself. I had to escape that rabbit hole. It goes a little bit more deeper and deeper. I wanted to see what Twitter thought about it. It said, how I sleep knowing I never liked CreepShowArt's content and personality. Oh my god, she got canceled, bro. How I sleep knowing I was a CreepShowArt fan. This person said, regarding CreepShowArt, at first she seemed like she genuinely wanted to bring awareness to unjust situations, but after a while her content made her seem self-righteous and melodramatic. I unfollowed when the love bombing and self-deprecating reached unbearable levels. This person said, CreepShowArt truly did the most moronic thing I've ever seen someone on the internet do. How are you gonna go to badmouth your friends anonymously on a forum, and then when you get caught out, you make a BS story about how someone was stealing your IP from an email? Good god, that was her excuse, is that her friend did it? So oh, man, me knowing I stand CreepShowArt despite all the legitimate criticisms people were saying about her before this blew up. So yeah guys, okay, now I think I probably have a good TLDR of the situation. CreepShowArt YouTuber had a lot of friends and then got exposed for her second account where she was anonymously posting about things and actually being a terrible person. Now I'm curious to see about her last video that has 60,000 views, which is significantly smaller than a lot of views that she's had. She's not even on Twitter anymore. I couldn't find her account, so now I'm just kind of curious to see what the stats are on this video or what people are saying. Okay, not too terrible right off the bat. There's 5,000 likes, 2.5 dislikes. This dislikes bombing is probably from the controversy itself. And if you look at the comments, somebody says here, seriously, address what's going on. People aren't buying the Amy story anymore, and apparently the Spotted Farm animal website admins have recorded finding creators hiding in there. Deflecting by saying you won't answer questions makes you look a lot worse as well. If you're quick to call out others and want accountability, you should know that applies to you. You're not exempt from judgment. This person said, I have just ended my membership and I have been a viewer for years. After the recent accusations, that have been surfaced on Twitter, and after this video that's fishy with the timing and feels like a distraction, personally, I am not comfortable supporting someone who has used LGBTQ slurs in recent times. I strongly suggest other members to reconsider their decisions of supporting her. Thank you. If my English is a bit broken, I'm sorry, it's not my first language. You did pretty well, Mina. There's nothing wrong with your English. Person said, isn't it funny and ironic that she's posted a video about pride even though she's been exposed for using slurs? Person said, wow, I genuinely used to be really excited when these videos came out, but as of seeing recent events and seeing the things you've said online, really, I'm sorry, but I can't support a transphobe. So this is wow. Her fans are saying, don't disappoint your fans by sweeping everything under the rug. Address the situation. You got exposed, you got called out. Talk about it. Since you call everyone else out, now's the time for you to make a video on yourself. You've been canceled. Are you going to talk about yourself or not? But it looks like she's officially been canceled. So okay, I feel like I have a much more bigger understanding of the CreepShowArt situation. Again, if all of this is valid, which it appears like it is, this is just some weird stuff, bro. Like, I can't understand the concept of going into an anonymous account and doing all the things that she did, secretly being a hater to all of these people, including yourself. The agenda, I can see trying to push yourself up, but man, that's some toxic stuff. But let me know how you guys feel about the CreepShowArt situation. That's the TLDR of it. If you want to know more information, there's the video that I showed you, and there's also the Twitter thread if you want to read a little bit more. So yeah, a lot of you guys told me about this and linked me to this Dexardo magazine, where basically PewDiePie is stepping back and taking a break from YouTube. And again, we'll do a little bit of light reading here. It says why PewDiePie is taking another YouTube break. Popular entertainer Felix PewDiePie is taking another brief hiatus from YouTube. The 31-year-old revealed the reason for his break to viewers, and it's pretty relatable. After joining YouTube in 2010, PewDiePie uploaded a new video every day to his channel for nearly a decade. Good God, I thought that I was doing something. I was uploading like 180. I did like 180 in a row, but this man did for a decade. After 10 years of never taking time off, the star finally took a much-deserved break in January 2020. During his latest upload, I cannot say his last name, so Felix revealed that he is actually taking another hiatus this month. He opened to viewers about the hilarious reason he is taking a break from making content. While the Swedish YouTuber has hinted at taking a summer vacation this year, Pewds opened up to the viewers during his June 7th video and explained why he will be taking a week-long hiatus from making content. Quote, "I'm leaving when the new Minecraft update comes out that I've been waiting for months," he said, of course referencing the Mojang's game's large expansion Caves and Cliffs update, which goes live. We've already talked about how that went live as of yesterday. Although Pewds announced that he would be taking some time off to play the anticipated Minecraft release, the Swede didn't go into detail as to whether he would be streaming his gameplay sessions live for viewers. He did, however, hint at future uploads to his channel with the footage. Quote, "Don't watch anyone else do the Minecraft update because I have." PT. So it doesn't really sound like a break. I mean, it might be a break, but it sounds like PewDiePie is just going to spend a lot of time offline recording Minecraft. He has a very popular Minecraft series. He's just going to spend a long time recording episodes on episodes on episodes of him playing. And then, you know, he's going to get his editors to chop it up and drop videos daily, basically. That's what it sounds like. It's going to create this huge backlog for him of Minecraft videos. That's what it sounds like, what's basically happening. Anyway, according to the YouTuber's video on May 28th, he will be taking around a week off from making videos so that he can play the expansion. And then between the 7th and the 13th, I will be away as well, just so you know. I get summer holiday this year, so does Civ. So yeah, he will be coming back June 13th, which is only like 4 or 5 days ago. So he's already been on this break. I didn't even realize he was on hiatus, but there you go. But yeah, that was quick and short and sweet. In case you guys didn't know, PewDiePie is taking a break from YouTube for a little bit, and he will be back just as always. And when he does, he'll be uploading dozens upon dozens upon dozens of Minecraft videos. I actually might do that for my second gaming channel, because I'm still really bad at Minecraft and I kind of want to learn it, and this might be the perfect time for me to get into it, since it seems like everyone else is playing as well. Maybe I should jump on board as well. We'll see. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about that. You know, PewDiePie taking a break and then coming back. All right, guys, this one really sucks. Okay, this was trending last night with over 200,000 tweets, even more. I think it was almost at 300,000 at this point, okay? And I know it's gonna be a little bit odd for some of you guys coming in. It's about VTuber stuff. If you don't know about VTubers, you're about to learn today, okay? But it was pretty big and pretty impactful. Lanu said Kiryu Coco, a Japanese VTuber from HoloLive, is graduating, in other words, retiring from HoloLive for various reasons, one of which is because of some problems with some Chinese haters. Here is the official statement. Also followed by, this is a huge deal because she was one of the reasons that the English brand of HoloLive was created, and she is also the second most super chatted channel on YouTube. So in case you guys don't know, there's this thing called VTubers. They're anime girls, but they're real. And HoloLive was basically one of the first forums and companies that created this group of girls. All of these girls came together, joined HoloLive, and yeah, they're a bunch of animated YouTubers who come online, they play games, they talk, they chat, yada yada. And Kiryu Coco was one of the biggest ones that basically innovated the entire industry. However, a couple of months ago, back in the past, and we actually talked about this on this channel, Kiryu Coco, she was actually in a little bit of controversy because on one of her streams, she showed her YouTube analytics, and during the YouTube analytics preview or whatever, it showed Taiwan as a country, and apparently that was enough to piss off a lot of people, specifically in China, because Taiwan being represented as a country and separate from China just pisses off a lot of people, and in that case it makes people kind of go wild, and they try to cancel Kiryu Coco from this. I believe she actually had to go on a small hiatus, so she got banned temporarily, something, I don't remember. A lot of drama about that, but yeah, that's basically what happened in the past. Now she is graduating, aka she will be stepping down, and she will be no longer be a VTuber, which is really sad news because she's one of the most popular VTubers out there. And and based off the previous controversy, people feel like this is still related. Whew, can't believe I said that all with one breath. That's how far down the rabbit hole of VTuberism I am. I go much more further than that, but yeah. Anyway, guys, here's the official announcement on the official HoloLive subreddit. It says, "Thank you for your continued support of HoloLive production. We hereby announce that on Thursday, July 1st, 2021, HoloLive 4th generation talent Kiryu Coco will be graduating from VTuber group HoloLive. We wish to extend our deepest apologies to all the fans and collaborators for this sudden announcement, as well as our heartfelt gratitude and thanks to everyone who supported her activities for the past 2 years. We as a company are saddened by her decision to leave, but after much liberation between both parties, we have decided to honor her wishes." So they're saying that this was her wishes, that Kiryu Coco has, said that she wants to go. Please check our official homepage and then press release for information regarding her upcoming graduation event and merchandise, along with her upcoming schedule. And yeah, guys, again, if you're not familiar with the whole VTuber system, this doesn't sound like it's a big deal, but I'm telling you, this girl had an insane audience, a large amount of people, and it has hit a lot of people like a truck. She's made a lot of people's days a lot better, and she's been doing it consistently. So a lot of people are really sad. This person here, this was one of the trending things that we saw on Twitter, saying Kiryu Coco will be graduating from HoloLive. We'll be holding a graduation live on July 1st. Membership contents will last 3 months after graduation. Please remember to cancel payment or we'll continue to charge you. So yeah, guys, there's a lot of controversy this time around as well with her graduation. A lot of people have been posting this tweet. This person said, "Oh no, I will be very disappointed and sad if after Coco's graduation, Cover reconnects with that country." And basically it says this. Let's see. Coco said in stream that sadly she is not allowed to speak about the many reasons for her graduation. So she's a part of HoloLive. She's not allowed to talk about it because she's, under a contract. These people, HoloLive, they basically own her assets and basically just kind of like own her. Continuing, she also said that there are many dreams and projects left unfulfilled and unfinished, which makes it seem like reluctantly she had to leave. She was forced into this. It's not something that she wanted. All of the above said while sobbing and heartbroken. There are no speculations here. Those are the facts. Continuing, prior to the stream since a few months ago, she said in several occasions in streams and members only that management does not allow her to do Asa Coco. I'm not actually sure who Asa Coco is. Maybe that's another character. I'm not 100% certain. But yeah, everybody has seen her talking about not receiving responses from management when asking for collabs with Holo EN, which is Holo English. During the New Year's special stream, she was the only Japan Holo not present in the main channel. The last time Coco was asked to participate in Hologra was 8 months ago. There is also a huge problem with management giving mod status to her aunties being the people that don't like her, who then started banning her regular and old members, which ended in Coco crying on stream and Kanana going to help her. So it seems like over the past few months, 8 months ago, I believe is the exact same time this whole situation happened with China and Taiwan and that entire fiasco. But it seems like she hasn't been receiving a lot of support since then, and it's been just a very slow burn up until this point. Anyway, continuing and finishing, and here you post, quote, "We as a company are saddened by her decision to leave, but after much liberation between both parties, we have decided to honor her wishes. Cover, don't ever pretend to act like a candid, innocent bystander. You forced this situation to happen." So you guys, really sad news. A lot of Kiryu Coco hardcore fans are just like, wow, this just came out of nowhere, just kind of a blow. It's just, imagine me, imagine I just was like, hey, by the way, I gotta graduate, I gotta see, I gotta dip, I gotta go. You guys would be distraught. You guys would be crying on the floor, writhing, grabbing your stomachs and physical pain if you learn that me, your Omni, can no longer come on YouTube to make videos for you. You guys would be physically in pain. That's the pain that everyone else is feeling, so that you guys can relate, okay? But yeah, this really sucks. If you look at the hashtag on Twitter, there's just tons of people doing fan art, saying how sad they are, how upset they are, how they're going to be missing her. There's a lot of energy towards this. I really wish she didn't have to go, but this seems like it's going to be official, and it doesn't seem like we're going to actually know the true story of why. It seems like it's going to be something where there's probably agenda to get rid of Kiryu Coco, and this just, it continues to feel like it's all been tied into this one event. It sucks to see this happen, and it sucks to see Kiryu Coco go. I really loved her character. I do, dab into some VTuber stuff. I'm not going to tell you guys how much because you guys might call me crazy, but but yeah, that sucks, and I'll definitely let you guys know if there's any updates on Kiryu Coco. All right, guys, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Gabbie Hanna, I don't know what the heck is going on with this girl, okay? The more I look into this situation, the more questions I have, the more confused I am. You guys keep asking me to talk about Gabbie Hanna, and I've been trying to do research in between, just so I can kind of tell you guys, but the more I look into it, the more I don't understand it. In case you guys don't know, Gabbie Hanna, she's old school Vine tuber. She became a YouTuber and then she started making music. And yeah, she got into beef with lots and lots of people. Like she's been in controversies for years, starting beef with people, and then it just going on. She's been with Trisha Paytas, she's been with other YouTubers as well. She starts beef with people and then she cries or something. I don't know. And then apparently she's also associated with our apologist. So confused. So anyway, I tweeted, what's the TLDR on Gabbie Hanna? I have no idea why. I keep seeing her name everywhere. And some of you guys gave me some responses that kind of helped TLDR it. So I'm going to go ahead and look at some of the replies really fast and maybe help give us all a quick TLDR, because I don't want to spend an entire 20 minutes talking about this. But I do feel like I want to be in the know because I see her name everywhere, flying around on Twitter every single day, and I still cannot figure out what she did because it seems like there's so many things that she did do. Janelle Shanae says she chills out for a bit, but then she has a song/book to drop and she goes on social media and causes all types of drama. Many folks knew this, but her fans are starting to see it too. My boy Slow Runner said, LOL, it's not even worth it, man. It's just a toxic cesspool of drama and tea. I wouldn't bother. Giving that part of the internet attention only makes it worse. I mean, we talk about all parts of the internet here, but I'm just curious to know. That's it. It's not even like I want to drink the tea. I just kind of want to know what flavor is in actual bottle. This guy Alex said there might be more to this, but this is what I've heard. I've actually heard about this one. Chris Raygun. I'm only just now learning that Gabbie Hanna stalked Bo Burnham and pretended to date him with so much dedication that his wiki was edited by his fans to include their relationship. What? Someone says she edited it herself. As of August 2010, Burnham was reported to be dating a girl from a nearby suburban town, but that was proven to be false. He is now currently in a thriving relationship with a young girl from the University of Pittsburgh who he madly fell in love with after a show. Her name is Gabrielle Jeanette Hanna. Madly fell in love with, according to her Facebook, and is in a relationship with Bo himself. Okay. All right. My boy Nux said TLDR, and it's a screen cap that says, why my life is better than yours with Gabbie Hanna. This cannot be an actual video. There's no way. It's a meme. It's a meme. I won't fall for it, but I'm going to check anyway. Oh no. It's not a meme. It's an actual video that says, why my life is better than yours. Oh, wow. Anyway, this video came out in 2018, and despite the title, I mean, she has 1 billion views on her channels. Gabbie is huge. 5.67 million subscribers. I didn't know she was this huge. But this video did really well, 162,000 likes, so I'm guessing that there's more than meets the eye to this actual video than the actual title. Anyway guys, here's her actual YouTube channel, and looks like the last video she released was 1 week ago. It was released 1 week ago. Gabbie Hanna, you ought to know. She made a music video, 3 minutes and 49 seconds. And then other than that, she's answering questions I've always avoided, my 2020 year in review, cleaning my house for the first time in years. And it looks like she's just a regular YouTuber on YouTube. Like it doesn't seem like she's doing anything absolutely wild on her actual channel. Though the content that she's making, it seems to be getting smaller and smaller. Maybe she's getting less popular, I'm not sure, but yeah, on Twitter and everywhere else, it seems like a lot of people dislike her. Josh said, her name is Gabbie. That's all I know. And to be honest, that's exactly how I feel so far. Grease Monkey said, T-channels keep harassing Gabbie Hanna with videos, typically over small things. Things don't bode well for Gabbie when she responds because she said T-channels always ignore her responses, which prompts her to shut down at times. Basically, Gabbie can't catch a break. So, okay, apparently a lot of you guys linked me to this video called The Gabbie Hanna Files. It's an hour and 37 minute documentary about, and it's just episode 1. Good God, this guy named Rebzion basically talks about Gabbie Hanna, and I'm not going to watch the video. However, there are chapters, so we can kind of just look at the chapters to kind of get a TLDR. But if you want to watch the video, it's here, and also it's sponsored by Raycon. Dang, imagine making a documentary on somebody expose. By the way, this video is sponsored by Raycon. Like, this cancellation sponsored by Raycon. Chapter 1: Gabbie first controversy. Gabbie versus Rice Gum. So she was in drama with Rice Gum. Okay, witness testimony and response from Gabbie, Kenza Cosmetics. Gabbie talks about Kenza Cosmetic and blames her fans Trisha makes a video on Gabbie, so yeah, she was in drama with Trisha. Gabbie uses Instagram to justify spreading rumor about Trisha. Gabbie conspiracy on YouTube. Gabbie pattern of behavior. Jesse Smiles talks about Gabbie. I don't know who Jesse Smiles is. Gabbie Hanna makes false accusations about Jen Dent. Alex James speaks on Gabbie. Rachel Oates book review of Gabbie. Good Lord, everyone is talking about Gabbie. See what I mean? All these people, I don't even know the people who are talking about Gabbie. What is this rabbit hole? What is this circle? Gabbie goes after Oscar Wilde for liking a tweet. Gabbie goes after Dom. Is that Dom for passing her and smash her pass 4 years ago? One of the hardest comments in this video is, I've met Gabbie Hanna 8 times at YouTube party events or like backstage at meet and greets, and every single time she says to me, quote, "Hey, I'm Gabbie. Be nice to meet you. What's your name? LOL. Not that it matters, but everybody else I've met remembers me, and I always notice how she's pretty much the only one. Just shows how focused she is on her stuff." She might just not remember who you are, bro. I mean, I wouldn't be projecting, but I mean, not every single person that you meet is memorable. I think this is a little sus of a comment. Apparently, she was in some drama with commentator Angelica Oles. She had said this is like 2 days ago. Gabbie Hanna makes my blood boy. She is the manipulative bee she keeps on banging on about. Anyway, again, for whatever reason, this goddamn BuzzFeed article keeps popping up. Why is everyone so mad at Gabbie Hanna? I keep seeing this article and I keep refraining from reading it, guys, because look at this, okay? Nothing to do with look at this. Look how much text is on the screen, okay? This is what has she done? This will take an entire episode just to try to understand what she has done. That's a lot of reading on one person, on one article. I mean, to be honest, I guess it's not too much. Maybe one day we'll sit down and read this together. Okay, let me guys know in the comments below. This segment is just me trying to give you a scope of what I know about Gabbie Hanna and how nobody knows what's happened with Gabbie Hanna, but only a few people do. But if you guys want me to go in more detail, let me know. I'm not going to do it this episode. I'm just confused. And yeah, guys, that's all we have for today's video. If you made it to the end, again, just as a reminder, please leave a like. It helps the video so much. And comment, leave a comment too. That helps with the integrations. And again, one more time, if you made it to the end and you haven't subscribed, can you just double check? Because yeah, that would be really helpful. I'll see you guys later. Brush and floss your teeth. Thanks for watching and have a good one. All right. See ya probably on Fridays when the next video is going to come out. All right. Peace.